All right, this is hold on, give me 1 second. Luke chapter 6, verse 25, it says, "Woe unto you that are full, for you shall hunger." Talking about the pastors. "Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." Right, man? That's for everybody that's been laughing at us, that's out there doing the truth. Slakia. The truth is speaking on the prophecies through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. It's time with the elders of GMS on down, man. The truth is speaking on the prophecies and what's to come. And that was the assignment given from Yahweh Shema Shai, man. So now these people going through all this hell from these weather events, in particular this forest fire, and they're mourning over it, because I read another article that had someone mourning about it, and then that they going through all type of stress, and a lot of these people losing houses, and they only own that house, and then those that probably have multiple houses are losing houses on top of all the inflation and the gas prices, the sanctions and everything. So the Lord's bringing this kingdom down, man. He's using the elites that run this world to do it. From what's planned and what isn't planned, man. They still being used. Give me 1 second. Slip my mind on which precept I wanted to get, but this is and these precepts like this gonna be coming out a whole lot more, because of this is the spirit that's around the world right now, man. This is 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the later time shall dwell in the world." Right, in the later time, we're living in the later time. The later time is the end of the world, or the end of Esau's kingdom, man. That's all the scriptures mean when it says the later time, man. Imagine feeling the freedom. Salakia. It's like, give me 1 second. All right. This is let me read this 2 Ezra one more time. This 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the later time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Right, man? So all these miseries and stuff that's happening is because of the pride of the world right now, man. You got the LGBT community everywhere, just about everywhere. You still got countries resisting it. You got witchcraft everywhere. The rappers and stuff, they go overseas and they promote their witchcraft, which is the music, and what else? Number one, the Israelites are still in slavery, and the Lord's name is not being it's being exalted, but people disrespect Yahweh Shema Shai, man. The time that we're living in is for the world. The world's supposed to be changing for righteousness, and Esau knows that. Esau knows from swearing in on the Bible, they were supposed to uphold the Bible, and since he didn't uphold the Bible, this has come upon the world, man. And Esau starting with the elites, man. The Rothschild families, the 13 banker families, and they pushing laws and legislations that's bringing in the new world order, which is ultimately bringing in the destruction of America, man. I mean, of one America, and then the rest of the kingdoms being taken over that don't be destroyed by nuclear missiles by Yahweh Shema Shai, man, to bring in righteousness, man. So this 2 Ezra chapter 8, verse 50 again, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the later time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. But understand thou for thyself," because it's not for everybody. Not everybody is going to come back to the Lord, man. It's only for the elect. "And seek out the glory for such as be like thee," those that want to hear the truth, man. That's who you're supposed to be seeking out when you bringing out these videos and breaking these scriptures down. And you're supposed to be also condemning this place and letting these other nations know where they fit in at, man. But the ultimate goal is to wake up the elect, man. And Yahweh, I'm of the elect, man. But this is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. And that's what I'm doing right now through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. France is a country, man. Portugal, Spain, those are other countries, man. Great kingdoms. America's a great kingdom. Etc., man. Of war, and we see that happening right now in the Middle East, in the Europe, France and Spain, all of them are part of Esau's kingdom from NATO and the EU. That's still a part of Esau, the white man's kingdom, man. A part of his establishment, his rule, which his rule is supposed to be, is coming down, man, via prophecy, man. It says of war and of evil, and evil is evil happening everywhere. And then a lot of these fires are being started on purpose. A lot of these fires are happening because of people not being. In the other article I read, they said in prudence from barbecues to cigarettes and all this extra shit that they say started the fire. And ultimately the prophecy of the Lord, man, and the Lord using them spirits for vengeance, man, and to help bring in his new world order, man. And of pestilence, the COVID-19 was a pestilence, the top pestilence that has happened thus far. One of the top pestilences that has happened thus far. It says, the prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known, that the Lord have truly sent him. And that's how you know who really a prophet, man. When you start to see whatever spiritual leader that you call yourself listening to, or whoever you call yourself listening to, when you start to see the events of that man come to pass, that's how you know who the prophet is, man. And the Lord put that in here because it's only select amount of people that's saying what's really happening out here, man. You can't get it on the news. You can't get what's going on and who you are according to the Bible on the news, nor in any church, man. And there's multiple Israelite groups out here, but there's only one specific group that got the truth, man. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end it at that, man. With that being said, call Lord Yahweh Shema Rashad, double honors to the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. Shalom.